one, Ben.
Hello and welcome to the Hotspot Gamer Podcast, the only video games podcast that has more Quaaludes than Bill Cosby.
Woo!
Joining you, or joining me, as always, is Will. We have Liam, Mr. Finnegan himself. Mike's with us. He might not have been, but he's feeling a little bit better than he was yesterday. And we don't have Luke today, but in his stead, we have Liam number 2. Liam Foley, what's up, buddy?
Not much, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So there was a game that came out this week.
What game is that?
No, we're not going to talk about that game. It's not worth talking about. It's really nothing.
We will be talking about that near the end of the podcast.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, I guess. Whatever.
What did you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already...
But yeah, we're going to talk about, I guess, Beyond Two Souls. Is that what we're going to talk about first?
Yes.
Yeah, Beyond Two Souls. I haven't played this yet. What's this all about?
Well, Beyond Two Souls came out for the PS3 in 2013.
Yeah.
This is a remake and a revamp and a little bit extra added in. You basically, Ellen Page did very well in the first one. Excuse me. The voiceover and everything's fantastic. It's basically like Until Dawn without some of the oh my god, I shit myself 1 second ago. It's an action interactive game. It's got drama, it's got action, it's got gunfights, it's got crying and death and all sorts of shit. And it looks on the PS4 just absolutely freaking amazing.
It does. I saw some of the screenshots.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, look, Ellen Page. I mean, everyone. I think my favorite role of hers is from Hard Candy. But it looks just like her in the game. The CGI, the graphics are just out of this fucking world.
She was also Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, she was.
Oh yeah, that's where I recognize her from. Okay.
Yeah.
From the X-Men. Yeah, man.
Well, this is the same character played Ellie, right?
Yes, I do believe so. Yes. And
she's a great actress. So
she is a great actress, and she does very well with the voiceover in this in the remake for Beyond Two Souls, which is being released on Tuesday. People, pick it up. It's gonna be a game changer this year, I think, because the things that have added. You've got William Dafoe in there. You've got.
He's the man, dude.
William Dafoe is just freaking awesome.
Yeah,
so the game is basically you play as one of two characters. The other is an incomprehensible, or I can't say the word. It's a spirit basically, and inside Ellie's head is two voices. And she can speak to the spirit. Well, there's many voices in my head, so I can relate with this character a little bit, She has a bit of supernatural powers through the psychic link with this spirit that's named Aiden, and they grew stronger as she grew up, and that's how the story sort of progresses. And William Dafoe's character is a character named Nathan Dawkins, who's a researcher in the Department of Paranormal Activity, and Jodie's surrogate father figure is and Jodie's surrogate father figure. They work on a Yelon project, basically. Working on the dreams and getting all the all of these powers and stuff, and then she gets taken and attacked, and you know how dramas go. Basically, this game and the actors worked on this for a year in Paris, doing voice acting, motion capturing, acting, and just basically everything,
Mm-hmm.
that you will see in the game to be released on Tuesday. Like I said, everyone knows what Beyond Two Souls is about. It was released in 2013, so a lot of people have already played it on the PS3. And I definitely recommend this for a buy for the PS4. It looks amazing.
Cool.
And that's Beyond Two Souls.
Cool. It's another release in the string of remastered and remakes of the games that we used to have. But again, it looks beautiful. It looks like a cool game. I didn't play it on the PS3, so I might Redbox that shit for the PS4. We'll see what happens.
For a second about role-playing games, I was playing Until Dawn again today with my wife, and I tell you what, that game gets weirder and weirder and weirder. Weirder. I'm 2 hours until dawn, and I've still got 5 motherfuckers alive.
Nice. Hopefully you'll get that trophy for keeping everyone alive.
In which he will kill everybody in the last chapter.
Probably.
Don't flip the white switch, man.
Flip the light switch. It's a good time.
Spoilers!
We're not ruining it. At this point, we're not spoiling anything if you haven't played it. But, that's the thing is, I really feel that, Until Dawn has opened up another chance for games like Beyond Two Souls and games in the future because of how well it did.
Mark, I just have to say that your hair looks absolutely amazing.
It is phenomenal.
Just to compliment you on your hairdo today, brother. You have come
full circle.
Both guns are blazing, brother. You've just come out like, fuck the world.
So I thought he was going for like a Zach from Saved by the Bell sort of a thing.
I tried putting it down, dude, but it goes back up, so I can't do anything about it.
In a world where Mike's hair cannot be tamed. Oh God! Whoa, man! You got that Jim Carrey freaking animal detective going on.
He does look fucking ridiculous. He does.
I think that's going to be my new thing on the podcast now. Just have ridiculous hair.
See how
wild
episodes
Mike's
of America get. It actually kind of reminds me of Vanilla Ice from that movie.
Wait, what is Liam wearing? What is Foley wearing? Oh, dude, I dig that. Now that is
epic,
oh my
dude.
God! Oh my God!
Can't see over his nose. I can't wear this out in public because of obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's very, very phallic.
Yep. I
question your sensibilities for making a purchase like that, Liam.
Why?
I don't, dude. That's fucking epic.
I'll wear a different hat every week if you want.
Okay.
Kind of ridiculous.
I love that hat, man.
Yeah, man, that looks good.
Sign up
Like
for
the power.
Hotspot Gamer Premium and you get Liam's new hat.
He ain't gonna give that hat up, man.
The hell I am.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got next, guys?
Oh, something. We just need to mute Ben's mic after when we start talking about this. So.
Yeah, Ben's not allowed to talk about this game.
What, Overwatch?
Yeah.
I'm allowed to talk about that.
Oh, you're allowed to talk about it now?
Do you have a PC currently?
That's not the game that I was playing secretly.
Oh,
okay.
I thought you were playing Overwatch.
No.
He can't tell us. He
You can't tell us what he was playing.
Even though I pretty like most of the podcasts that I listen to on a weekly basis, almost everybody has said something about them playing it and broken the NDA. I'm not gonna break the NDA on it, so.
What, just in case they want you to play another one?
Well, that too, but I also made a promise to our good friend Joe over at the Video Game Book Club podcast, who does community work for Gearbox, so that will give you a hint as to what game I was playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I think I know.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
what is
let's go on
Overwatch
to...
about? I've been looking forward to this.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. I know for a fact that Liam Foley, I think you played the beta, right, Liam?
I play a little bit of it, not much.
Yeah. I probably could have if I'd planned it better because I have my PC would play this, but anyway.
It's not that. It was I had to play through a friend's account. It was random selection.
Oh, okay. So
like Wednesday, it popped up on your Battle.net app that is downloadable.
Well, basically, Overwatch is a game coming from Blizzard, Activision, Blizzard, whatever, however that all works out. I know it's Blizzard Entertainment, but Activision owns them or something like that. Anyway, it's basically
that's another Destiny game.
No, absolutely not. It's an FPS. It's a first-person shooter. It's a cooperative first-person shooter game. I mean, they said, Blizzard themselves have said they thought it would be a good way to make a more accessible FPS for more people who want to just jump in and have fun playing. It's a lot of co-op and team stuff. I've read about a few of the levels. One's like an escort type game, and one's like a points capture game. The characters and the set stuff I've watched, the video footage I've watched and everything, it looks awesome. It's got wild, wonky, kind of stuff going on. Lots of cool characters. Like, that dude, I love Akimbo stuff, so, who doesn't want to rock the two big whatever hand cannon things he's got? All the characters look pretty cool. It has, from what I could see, quite a few funny-ass type of voiceover stuff going on, and as you can see just by looking at that picture, some wacky ass characters. So but basically, it's Blizzard says it's coming out in the first quarter sometime of the year. They're I guess that this is taking over for, what's that game that was canceled by them, their big MMO thing, Titan.
Oh yeah.
This is not, and they said this has nothing to do with Titan, but this is kind of filling the shoes of that game. So, and as you can see by the screenshots Mike's putting up, if you're watching this live, I mean, it looks really cool. It looks fun. It looks like a game where you and your friends could go in and have fun, shooting other people.
It kind of reminds me of Halo meets Destiny meets Borderlands.
Yeah, definitely. It does look like that. The whole story behind it's something to do with Omni kind of robotic stuff, and that all went wrong. So this group was created called Overwatch to take care of those AI problems, and then they had issues inside. It got disbanded, and then you go to Welcome to This World. And that, I mean, I didn't want to get too far into the story because I'd rather kind of let it unfold as they end up release stuff, but. I mean, I wanted to ask Liam. So, what did you think of it, Liam? Playing? How was it?
The pros are there are tons of characters. I mean, a droves of them. The cool thing is you can switch between characters in game. So I did that just to test things out. Each one of them has a unique set of abilities: sprint, dash, being able to go invisible, throw bombs. Things like that. Downsides. Unfortunately, currently, I understand this is a stress test. There are a lot of downsides. There's no visible score sheet to even gauge how well you're doing. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I got into matchmaking-wise was a control type thing. Basically, you'd escort a package to various zones where it would have to fill a gauge, and you'd have to stand around and protect it. The upsides of being able to change characters in the middle of the game is that you get to try a bunch of them. The downside is that guy Reinhardt right there in the preview Mike was putting up is a mother. He just charge and slam you. It's pretty bad in close quarters. Like you can't even. Yeah, he's pretty nasty. He's a pretty scary guy.
He looks like He looks like he came right out of Gundam, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I played around with Reaper for a little bit. The dual hand cannon.
Yeah.
Blaster. He was fun. Note when this actually goes live and you go to play him, his super, you need to be in close quarters. He'll fire in all directions, but it's close quarters super. I was kind of hoping he would like blink around and fire, but no.
Oh, kind of like a freaking Nightcrawler kind of thing with guns. That'd be cool. Yeah, but say if you ran into a room with a bunch of bad guys and activated his super, he'd just annihilate everybody.
Yeah, he should mow through people.
Yeah.
Other problem for me was like quality. Right now, you can't adjust quality settings. So it was kind of the lowest. But there was some feedback on the forums, basically about the scoreboard. There's no rewards, no real reason to like play or even to like show your friends like to like look, I got this skin from winning this match, or something like that.
But is that just you think that's because it's just a beta test and they're just not there yet? Or they don't want to let that stuff out yet?
Well, probably a little bit of both.
They're calling it a beta, and it is kind of a beta because you get to play the different characters and the maps and some of the game types. Well, right now, like I said, the only game type I saw was like capture and control, but it's mainly a stress test. They want to see how many people, which more game developers, I don't know, that are also affiliated with Activision might stress test some things, see how many people can handle certain things. Iron Banner.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it.
But I mean, so far I didn't have any lag issues. I didn't have any like big spiky, like people were teleporting around, any problems. So far it looks like the stress test itself is going well. But as for other features, I hope to see more as the game comes closer, like an actual official beta test.
Right. I did, I noticed when I was looking at it, I mean, they said they're trying to make it kind of real-world location type stuff, but what did you think of it? I mean, the graphics you couldn't adjust, but how did it look as a beta?
It did look good. I like the couple landscapes I did see.
Because they looked cartoony. Everything I watched looked very cartoony.
It has that like cell shade kind of artwork. Yeah, so like you guys were saying, like Borderlands, it's something kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. And Transformers Devastation recently did the same thing. They really captured that cool cell shading. It looks really cool. I wish more games would try that.
It's such a cool art style. You did a lot with it.
So the other game that I had, we were previously talking about that I played, it had that kind of an art style to it.
Yeah.
that other game.
That other game which shall not be named.
Basically, if you're interested in Team Fortress kind of games, Overwatch is right up your alley. It has that same kind of like goofiness to it that Team Fortress did. Kind of the same art style, layouts, and map design.
And can you switch? Could you switch toggle between third and first person in it?
I didn't try just because I like the first person thing.
I agree with you. I'm absolutely, but I like that option because I think that opens it up to more people. You know what I mean? Like there are a lot of people who love the third person mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like one of my friends, she can't play Destiny because she gets motion sick.
My wife gets that way when she plays first person games.
My wife doesn't get motion sickness, but she doesn't know how to control looking around in a first person view.
My wife knows how to play racing games very well. She drives around in circles.
Oh no! On racing games,
she does donuts.
Nice. Back in the day on Colin McRae Rally 3, I think it was. I'd never seen a car become as damaged as when I let her do a rally. And by the time she came on, I mean, you had the rear wing was hanging down, scraping along the back. The car was in pieces. I don't even know how it was driving, but but she likes it, and that's why my wife's favorite driving game was Burnout. To those people listening, bring back Burnout.
They are, man. They are. They're making one right now.
I know.
Gran Turismo. When is that supposed to release?
17 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys take forever, dude. They always have. They're a bunch of freaking Nazis over there. Yeah, I know, right? When the PlayStation 5's coming out, you'll get it for the 4. And they'll be like, oh, rah, 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 rah.
It'll be a dual console release.
Yeah, no, it won't.
What's the thing here about PlayStation bringing PlayStation 2 games into effect?
Yeah, that is a thing, evidently.
Oh, it's been on your console apparently for almost a year already.
I heard very little about this, but
they just have to initiate the software so you can play PS2. You can basically emulate PS2 games on your PS4.
Are you gonna have to Pay for them though, like you do.
Yeah,
PS
I think
Now?
it's going to be that PlayStation Now thing. Yeah.
If they had more games and a lot of PS2 games, I might consider it because there's a lot of PS2 games I do miss.
Yeah,
Well,
I still have a shit ton.
I don't like the whole rental system on that because it's like you pay $7 to have it for one day.
No, well, they need to make a subscription or something, where, because as it stands now, I can play PlayStation Now games on my Samsung TV.
They do have a subscription, tiered subscriptions for PlayStation Now.
Okay.
It's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too expensive.
Too expensive. For
I'll
me.
just break out my PS2 if I want to play a PS2 game that bad.
And there's not that. Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm lucky enough to still have mine working. So
to discuss that, it was actually recently released a special edition of Star Wars Battlefront for the PlayStation 4, along with downloadable titles that are Super Star Wars, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, Star Wars Race Revenge, and Star Wars Bounty Hunter. When you open them up, it emulates a memory card and everything, but I think what they're doing with that is testing to see how well it works.
Mm-hmm.
You'd almost think of Star Wars movie was coming out or something with all this Star Wars going on.
You'd think, right?
One would think.
You know what'd be really nice? It'd be
those
nice if J.J. Abrams was directing that movie. That'd be pretty cool.
Honestly, I'm not sure about that. I don't really like J.J. Abrams, but that's just me.
Before we get to Star Wars, answering your question, B-side, they want to bring the entire 1,800 and some games forward. So, the entire selection of games, which I'm happy about because there are a couple no-name titles I love playing.
Oh, well, no, there were some games that a lot of people kind of slept on, like the Robotech games. I don't know if anybody's ever played those on PlayStation. Yeah, dude, those games.
I like Robotech.
Yeah, those games, especially the Generations one, was really awesome. Where you had the Cyclones and you could, anyway, yeah. So I'm stoked if they do. I would probably pay to rent those games just because.
Well, it would be even better if these emulators would work with our discs.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be amazing.
I have 2 boxes full of PlayStation 2 games right now. By the way, if anybody wants to buy a copy of Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation 2, I have one.
I'll just say this: I'm cool with not having an emulator for my disc. That's whatever, but I know that's a pain. But as long as I could access it for a reasonable price. I'd be considering it. I am not paying an insane amount of money to play PlayStation 2 games. You can just suck it.
Nope.
Hey, Ben, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Sure.
What is up with these headphones?
Yeah, they look pretty cool.
They do look pretty cool. They are a brand new PlayStation headset.
Yeah.
Just came out a little while ago. But unfortunately, 4/5 of this podcast will not be able to buy it because it's only available in the UK and Ireland.
Well, so I'd have to send Liam money to buy them for me?
Yeah, you can go ahead and send £77 to Liam.
Holy what? Wait,
yes, that's
right.
Does
it say who makes these? Are they made by Sony? Or
these are Sony headphones, yes. That's what they look like.
They have an amplifier and everything?
Yep.
Fuck out of here.
Yep, they cost £77, roughly $100 US.
Well, as long as I'd have to look at the specs on the actual headphones to see what the ratings were on the earpieces. But if they were that good, they better be really good.
They're in-ear earbuds, obviously, as you can tell from the picture, and they have a noise canceling feature also.
Well, yeah, they're in-ear, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so a little bit expensive, but I'm kind of jealous that I won't be able to get my hands on it unless I PayPal Liam some money that I don't have.
Liam, just keep a sidebar open. You might be caring for me by Christmas time. I'm just saying, are they out now?
No, hang on a second.
Yeah,
so, you're gonna pay $100 for a pair of wired stereo headphones.
Well, no, they're technically wireless with the remote.
Yeah.
Yeah, you plug them into the remote.
No. Those are wireless. The fact that I can stand up and go take a piss in my toilet and still talk to you fuckers, that means wireless. Okay.
You can still do this. You just
take your.
But without carrying my controller. or my laptop. Why pay 100? These by the way are £50, 50 or £60.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Liam, is the only reason why you won't buy these is because you want to go take a piss while you're playing video games with your friends and
No, but I mean,
he does have kind of a point. I mean, do you know how hard it is to take a piss with a controller in your hand?
Oh, dude, you just stick it in your pocket.
You guys are completely missing the point.
No,
I just brought up because they don't have them here.
I think
really.
you guys are completely missing the point.
No,
You want to pay $100 for a set of wired earphones.
Yeah.
They're stereo, fine. They're noise cancelling. Hang on, mine are stereo, noise cancelling, wireless, 8-hour battery. What the fuck? What the fuck?
You brought up the big point.
Jesus.
Battery life. Battery life. You have a battery life.
Actually, the battery life on his headphones are better than those because the PS4 head controller doesn't last that long.
No, the headset.
Thank you.
The headset
Thank
itself
you.
has a battery life.
Oh, it does? These do?
Yeah, you
What?
have to plug them in via USB.
Oh, okay, never mind. Just fuck those things then.
Wait, why?
It's
Is that
over.
just for like the? I'm having a hard time. It plugs into that.
Well, you can
Plugs
use
into the
them.
remote.
You can use them without the noise canceling feature, without if the battery's not charged. But
Okay,
in order to use
yeah,
the noise
this is already-
canceling feature on the headset, you have to have them charged.
All right, see,
Okay,
this was
whatever,
this
that's
was the
garbage.
moment.
Next
This
topic,
was
it's
this
garbage.
was the moment. The
What
moment
the
is
fuck?
gone.
It's
Okay.
garbage.
You
It's
know,
garbage.
I just wanted to point them out because they are available in the
you're
UK and
absolutely-
Ireland and not available over here.
You are absolutely right, Liam Senior. They're gone. Let's go on. Iron Banner.
Iron Banner, baby!
We had the return of Iron Banner this week, and there was a bit of an update to Iron Banner, which, well, you get new packages at rank 3 and 5, and you get cool shit out of them.
He said package.
Sexy packages.
Sexy packages.
Sexy packages.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a Ghost 310 Iron Banner Ghost Shell out of one of my sexy packages.
I got a 318 sexy ghost shell out of my package. I did.
Well, you can suck my package.
What'd you get, Charlie Brown? I got a rock.
But so yeah, Iron Banner came back this week. It was full of pulse rifles, and full of Titans running around with big fiery hammers, and I ran away from them quite frequently. And it was kind of fun this week. I got to rank 5 yesterday, so now I have the ability to hit white level 300 with all banner and trials gear, which is really nice. I have an actual PvP build. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not quite that far ahead, but I got the chest and arms for all 3 characters. I had to buy the gauntlets for my one Titan, and I had to buy the chest plate for my other Titan because they didn't drop. But one pair of gauntlets dropped for the one, and a chest plate dropped for the other. So
Are you done with Banner?
I've got 3 level 5s. Yes, I'm pretty
Well,
much done.
You know, if you kept playing, you could have got those things to drop.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
still get on the job.
Just saying.
I know, but I was playing until dawn with my wife, which is important to me.
I go
as well,
back to,
so-
are you done with Banner? Tomorrow as well. The rest
Tomorrow-
of this evening.
Tomorrow is Monday movie night.
Well, they did. I do have to say they did promise that Bungie promised that they would increase the drop rate of the legendary gear that you could get from Banner, and they actually came through this time.
Holy hand cannons.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
the funny thing, that's the only thing that the vendor was selling that didn't drop for me. Everything
keep
else that he was
playing.
selling, it dropped.
Because I have 6.
Yeah, I've got 4.
Well,
Wait.
I bought the hand cannon. The machine gun dropped for me. The vestments dropped for me. The gloves dropped for me. So I got all that just from playing Banner. And another new thing this week, instead of Control for the first time, Iron Banner was Clash, which is basically your normal team deathmatch.
And I must say, just as my opinion goes, that I actually had a lot of fun playing Clash, and I didn't think I was gonna. I thought it was gonna be hella disappointing and very, very difficult for some of us guys that don't PvP that much. I tell you what, that one bounty where you got to get top score overall, I completed all 3 of mine. So to tell you that, for me to get on the top score of everybody, that's fucking amazing. So I actually had a lot of fun in Clash. It took away a lot of the pressure of having to get to
get to A, get to B, get to C.
Exactly.
What am I going to do?
Yeah, why is that guy in blue running over to C? Don't take C, you're going to flip the spawn.
No. Well, this is the thing. It took away a lot of the pressure of playing with randoms, because unless you were playing unless you were playing Banner with all 6 fire teams, or at least 4-man fire team, you basically were screwed because they were all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
But the one thing was, with this Clash, is the team that stayed together won. That's the one thing that if you stayed with your teammates and played as a group, you won the game. If you all went like, you lost.
Well, it's the great thing about hearing this is that right now, at this very point in time, it is the time of the first-person shooter. I mean, big time. I mean, you've got Destiny still in full swing. You've got Star Wars Battlefront. You've got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which, like it or hate it, it's doing really well, and people are, So right now, there are major first-person shooters out there, and it's dominating pretty much all the gaming.
And not to mention, you got Rainbow Six coming out.
Yeah, Rainbow Six is coming out December 1st, so I mean...
Also, another thing that came with the new update for Iron Banner this week.
Yeah.
Bungie fixed the Hunter glitch.
Yes, they did.
You could spam the arrows with Quiver. You can't do that anymore. It's fixed, and Quiver is back. It's unlocked in the subclasses for Hunters, so that's nice.
Yeah. No, I had fun with my arrow. I must say, the quiver thing where you can shoot 3. There was plenty of time where it was a group of guys and I just went ham and unloaded 3 arrows onto them. Iron Banner this time, unlike last time where it was tedious and boring and the drops were shit. This time it was fun and exciting, and I wouldn't have gotten 3 characters to 5 if it wasn't, because I just would have gone meh.
To me that's funny, because when you play Iron Banner and or Trials of Osiris, to me that's kind of like the hardcore mode of Destiny. So it is. It's as closest to Destiny has to in hardcore modes, and so I think Iron Banner's been a good one. I unfortunately have not been on Destiny because I just have not had time to play it. I had to pick and choose, and I did.
We know. We still love you. Destiny misses you.
Yep. I will be back. I still like the game, but
I still love Destiny. Whatever anyone says, I'm playing Fallout 4 in between. I'm playing Until Dawn in between, and my go-to is always Destiny. When I put my console on, I put Destiny in first because I want to see what's happening. I want to do my daily. I want to do my nightfall. I want to get my rewards. I want to get my stuff. Destiny is still very cool. Now, I know that Mark wants to move away from Destiny, but just one more quick thing, Mark. One more quick thing. Okay? In December, they are releasing 13 Year 1 exotics for Year 2, and they're releasing 4, or is it 2 or 4 new Year 2 exotics.
Sweet.
Yeah, so Armamentarium, I think, is on that list, right, Liam?
Yes, it is, baby. 2 shot grenades on the Striker is a PvP nightmare. Oh!
I can't wait till it comes back.
Oh! Are we going to touch on the weapon tuning coming December too?
And yes, that's another thing that I wanted to talk about quickly. Is as Liam knows, they're doing a lot of weapon tuning. All you fuckers out there with those fucking shotguns that shoot me from 3 miles away, which I don't understand, okay, are going to get a horrible surprise in December because they're nerfing them so bad they're becoming Nerf guns, basically.
Thank fucking God.
Well, I'm going to say this about that.
That's coming from
good. I think it's good that they're doing tuning on them. I hope they don't overdo it because sometimes, you make them where they're just useless.
Well, yes, I agree with you, but shotguns should be just a little bit more powerful than your melee.
The shotguns have been a problem since Destiny
No,
release,
I agree.
and they've tried to fix them 3 or 4 times.
A shotgun first of all, a shotgun is a CQC weapon. It's not.
Yeah, it should be used inside of a room. It should be used inside of a room or right on top of somebody. You know, it shouldn't go past 30 feet. It shouldn't be, especially a guy like a Guardian who is like Superman. It shouldn't be doing much to him. Like
Liam, please speak, Liam.
So, I won't go too much into this, but as you guys are talking about shotguns, the only thing I will go through this mile-long update is shotguns. They're gone. They're not even going to be a thing in PvP anymore. Don't expect to see them unless somebody is mentally challenged. What's going on with shotguns is reduced starting damage fall-off. It starts at melee lunge range now. It's when fall-off starts. So if you're outside melee range, you're not going to do much damage.
Nice.
Additionally, low range stat fall off start at melee lunge, high range stat fall off at blink strike. Additional recoil is being increased across the entire stability and range stat. Slower reloads across the reload stat. Aim down sights for all shotguns is getting slowed down by 2 frames.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'm sorry, not aim down sights. Coming out of a sprint is being delayed by 2 frames.
Yeah, aim down sights, that seemed kind of high, man. That's like...
Well, coming out of a sprint and aiming, now 2 frames. Now going to be 2 frames. Slower base movement speed while using a shotgun. That is walk, run, and ADS.
Wow.
Now, is that only in PvP?
No, it's across the board.
So that kind of sucks though, because like nothing better than like just pounding dregs in the face with a shotgun. But
they've increased the damage against AI combatants. So
okay, so
anybody that was a fan of the whole sprint slide shotgun it's gone. It's not going to be a thing.
Thank God for
that. I
that.
myself playing Destiny then.
Well, they're not just going to hit the shotguns. They're
doing
also
a bunch.
hitting. They're hitting a lot of the weapons. Included
Pulse
in that
rifles are going down.
Yeah,
all
the
those are
pulse
coming
rifles.
up. Sidearms are they're doing something with sidearms. Who cares though? Sniper rifles are basically being unchanged. Fusions are coming up.
good.
What weapons am I missing? Some of the exotics are getting buffs.
Hopefully fusion rifles don't become the next shotgun. You know, they overdo
Some of them
it.
already are. Some of the fusion rifles are ridiculous, man.
Yeah. All right. So anyway.
Okay, moving on.
All right, Mike. Hold on.
Expect to hear more Destiny in the weeks to come. That's that game that came out. Star Wars Battlefront.
Quality music.
Whoever's doing that, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Shut up, B-side.
Hey.
Shut up, B-side.
All right, now, Mike and I will talk about this game. Mike, what do you want to say? Because unless Ben wants to talk about it. What you got, Ben?
I'll talk about it a little bit after I hear what you guys have to say about what you've played so far. I'll be more than happy to.
Yeah.
Can you tell what side I'm on? Can you tell what side I'm on?
I know what side you're on, Liam.
The losing side.
That's the best side. What are you talking about?
I think Liam's on my side. But anyways, guys, go ahead and talk about Star Wars Battlefront for a little bit. The game just came out this past Tuesday.
Yep. Mike and I picked it up on Thursday, both of us.
Yep, and you guys have been streaming it quite a bit. I've been seeing that on Twitter, retweeting your tweets. So what's going on with this game so far?
Well, it's Star Wars Battlefront, the newest edition in the Battlefront series. It's a mediocre game, not a lot going on with it. Let's just pass on that because it's not worth talking about. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up, moving on.
Okay, no. So we both picked it up on Thursday. We've gotten a little time to play here and there in between everything. And I got to tell you, first off, I'm going to say this, and 100%, it's one of the best. It's probably the best looking console game I played all year, graphically speaking. I want to start out with that because it looks really good. Especially you get onto the indoor map. Mike will attest to this. Holy crap! Right there. I mean, it's breathtaking.
That is gameplay, by the way.
Yeah, literally, that is gameplay. It looks just like that. That's good point.
It's ridiculous.
When you're up in the little Ewok village trees and stuff, man,
your console must get so hot rendering all of that.
No,
yes,
actually, mine, for some reason, mine doesn't. My console runs hot when I play Black Ops 3.
Yeah, mine did, but I think it was because I went from playing Black Ops 3 to playing Star Wars, so it just never
rendering all of that stuff. I mean, that's the biggest thing about the PS4's overheating is the rendering, and that's a lot to render, man.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't. My fans don't kick on. There's no, dude. The servers. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking servers, dude. There's no lag whatsoever, even though it's 20 versus 20. You know, you can do 20 versus 20, stream it on YouTube, and have a chat filled with fucking 8 people and not even have any lag whatsoever in this game.
EA definitely took their time. I mean, I'm sure there will be connectivity issues based on your particular connection, but yeah, I mean, I have a really good connection, and I had no problems playing it. It first off, it captures Star Wars as best as a game could capture Star Wars. I mean, the battles feel authentic. The gameplay, the weapons. I mean, when you see when you're standing there in one of the big what's those matches called, Mike, with the mechanized shit going through, and you got to capture
Walker Assault.
Walker. Yeah, when you're that and you see all the lasers of both colors, the blue and red lasers going across your head, like you're in a valley, and you see the rebels on one side and the Imperials on the other side, you feel like you're right there. I mean, you're waiting for James Earl Jones to start doing voiceovers or something. It really was that good. I'm going to say this, a huge downside for me personally, though, right off the bat, was the menus are freaking terrible. Like, navigating through the menus on this game I'm just like...
Well, the way they place the menus, okay, this is the way I take it. They, like the big menu, like the big fucking... Okay, do you know how they have all the small boxes for all the individual types of games?
Right.
The big box is mainly the game that you do the best at.
Right.
That's what they use that for. Now the 2 medium-sized boxes on the side are like the weekly picks that EA picks for the guys. And
well, no, those don't bother me. What I was talking about is, like, on most games there's some kind of direction saying, like, hit R1 or L1 to move back and forth through menus. Well, it took me like 30 minutes to find out how to get to my character access stuff on the main menu because there was nothing really directing me to it. I had to, like, just kind of start pushing buttons till and highlighting shit until I found it. To me, that just, for a AAA title, you'd think they would have thought that out a little bit.
Well, let's talk about Squadron.
You talk about this. I will say this. It looks really good. It plays apparently really good. I am not a flying kind of person. I've never been a big flying around kind of person. Mike is. He was kicking ass and taking names. Me, mistakes were made. That's all I can say.
Yeah, mistake like flying into a mountain.
I did get a triple kill though with that one, man. I crashed into like 3 dudes on the ground.
Well, the Squadron is basically just a dogfight between TIE fighters, X-wings, TIE interceptors, and A-wings. I still don't understand the difference between a TIE fighter and a TIE interceptor.
One moves quicker than the other. The interceptors actually move a little bit quicker from what I could feel.
Okay. Well, I know A-wings are a pain in the ass because they're like fucking gnats.
Yeah.
Can't really find them and can't really catch them. X-wings are big and bulky, but they have a lot more firepower to them.
Yeah.
Now, in-game, when you're playing ground combat, they place vehicle drops. They're just little blue emblems that you pick up, and you hit the R1, L1 buttons to start flying around in them. People on the ground can actually shoot you down. You don't just worry about people flying too. That people on the ground can actually take you out too.
Yeah. And also, though, I will say this: some of those power-ups they have on, you have to be pretty ballsy to pick them up, man, because they're like right against the side of a mountain, like inches off of it. And you have to fucking dive down in there while you're getting shot at. So.
Well, some of the pickups are pretty awesome, like the thermal imploder.
Yeah.
that thing's fucking insane.
But the when you get to be like pick up the Millennium Falcon or Boba Fett's ship, man, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, if you play as I flew around in the Slave One. They also have a feature where you can jam the other person's radar so they can't lock on you, so it makes it harder for them to shoot you down. They're also enforced with heavier shields, so it's harder, obviously, to kill them. Just like the heroes in a ground battle.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we kicked those rebel scum's ass, man.
Oh yeah, we did.
We finally found Mike's alter ego, though. He is Senator Palpatine, man. He's the Emperor. He kept getting him. But
I did in fact today. I was playing as Darth Vader, and I think we were on Tatooine. I think.
Yeah.
In the Jawa's little hut place, and I was Darth Vader, and I ran into this room, and it just happened to be that somebody was Luke Skywalker, and we just fucking dueled it out.
Yeah, I was watching, and I walk into the room, man, and here I am with a laser gun. I just kind of step back against the wall and kind of watch it because I'm not stepping in the middle of those two dudes fighting. So.
And I did kick his ass.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to know what would have really happened, Vader would have won.
Yeah.
And Greedo shot first.
Actually, and he's a character. You can be a Guido character. They have his head for your. It's pretty cool.
But going back on the graphics, this is actual gameplay too.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question about your characters in Battlefield?
Yeah.
Do you have set characters, or do you go in as a random? You
create your own. You unlock different types of faces and types throughout the game up until you get down to it.
It's basically the same body type for the most part of it. You're wearing, like, say, let's go to the Empire side. You're wearing the Stormtrooper outfit. You have the choice to run around without the helmet. It's just basically different races and different hairstyles.
And then you get down to like the high levels, and you can be like a scout trooper, a shock trooper, or a shadow trooper.
Shadow trooper
all in black. Looks badass, man. Yeah, the all black ones.
Yeah, the shadow trooper does look.
And in the rebel side,
it's Darth Vader as a stormtrooper.
Then on the rebel side, you have a bunch of human types, bald, long hair, all that, but different races. And then you get down into the aliens, and you have a bunch of like 5 or 6 different alien types, including like the Guido type alien, the alien that was with Lando Calrissian.
They even have the same tribe that Darth Maul's from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have a character set for that.
Oh,
too.
and the one chick with the 2 blue tubes coming off her hair. They have
the ones that are always portrayed as the prostitutes.
Yeah.
In Star Wars.
So you have a lot of options there.
So there is custom build in the game. It's not just you go and play a game, or you jump into a game and you're a random character like it was in the beta.
No, you can also. They also have specialist abilities too, but you need to unlock those.
Yep. So there's that. But I don't know, man. The game plays smooth as hell. Now on to something that people brought up. Content. There is no real campaign. There are a bunch of solo or 2-player story modes. There is I think up to 4-player horde mode. I don't know if there is 4 or 2 people, but maybe it is 2. But there's a horde mode, and then there's you also have on the multiplayer. You have 6 different kinds of game modes so far.
Yeah, I think there's 9 missions. There's 9 survival missions, and then there's 9 tutorial missions, which are like. And then on the multiplayer, you have the heroes versus villains, where
It's 6 versus 6. 3 of the people each round. It basically switches back. Get to be the 3 heroes or villains: Palpatine, Vader, and Boba Fett versus Luke, Leia, and Han. Which I gotta say was kind of outmatched. I mean, in reality, what is Han Solo gonna do against freaking the Emperor, man?
No, I'll tell you what. They do something with that fucking Han Solo fucking hand. That's basically the hand cannon.
Yeah, dude.
Battlefield is Han Solo's fucking gun.
It's the freaking that gun. I mean, it like one shot and you just fall over flopping.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah. Same. And then Boba Fett has this like flame thing he shoots out. He's got the big jet pack that he can use all the time. And but when you're the heroes, you're in third person. There is no first person as the hero, I don't believe. So.
No, there's not.
But the shielding for the with the lightsabers for like Luke and Vader.
That's awesome.
It works really well. It only lasts. It has a timer, so it's not like it's overpowered.
Well, no, because you can deflect their lasers and actually kill them.
Yeah. And Vader's chokehold, man, is just brutal. Vicious.
That's all I want to do
Dude, when I was Vader, I was choking people. I was throwing them. I would throw my fucking lightsaber at them.
Yeah, get them up in the air. Lightsaber at them. Yeah. It's the content-wise, though, yes, there is no story. So, but I don't know how they could have done a story because I mean, what were you gonna do? Retell Star Wars?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe,
but.
But
you'd have to have another. You'd have to have another disc. There's no way they could have fit all of that on there.
Yeah,
I mean, as much.
Let me talk about what the season pass is going to do.
Yeah, which is expensive, by the way. It's the same price as Call of Duty's.
Yeah, the season pass is expensive. It's $50. All right. The season pass will include 4 expansions over the next year, which will include over 20 new items. This is including guns and power-up cards.
Yeah.
4 additional heroes and villains, which, yes, Ben, there's going to be a hero and a villain per DLC, so shut your mouth.
8 total.
And,
that's not 4, that's 8.
Shut up. Shut up. There's going to be 16 new multiplayer maps taking place in new locations. New locations, okay? That means, I'm guessing, the new movie coming out.
Well, they'll add new planets and whatnot, so it might be stuff from the old Star Wars movie, stuff from the new one. Nothing from the prequel trilogy.
Yes. So,
you mean the movie? There might be. I wouldn't be surprised if there is, if they don't have like Qui-Gon or somebody show up.
Well, Disney owns Star Wars now, and they're doing the best thing that anybody who owns Star Wars could possibly do, and they're kind of taking that prequel trilogy and sweeping it under the rug like it never fucking happened.
Well,
which is
the only
amazing.
thing I will say is the day I will get rid of this game is when I put one of the DLCs in and Jar Jar Binks walks up, because I'm gonna fucking go ham. I will probably throw my PlayStation out the window.
Well, here's why. People. Okay, yes, $50 is expensive for a season pass. Okay, I spent the $50 on the season pass for Battlefront 4. But this is also what happens when you get the season pass. You'll be given access to each expansion 2 weeks earlier.
Which is cool. That is cool. But see, the thing is, I spent $50 on the season pass for Black Ops 3, so I mean, I can't say like, oh my God, who would ever spend that kind of money? Because
well, people who play Call of Duty are used to that price for.
Yeah, I mean, that's the downside with. I know that Battlefront's been around, but this is kind of a rebooting of the series, and I wonder, I question their thought process. They're trying to go with the big gusto of $50 just because on the fact that, I mean, EA is probably going, well, Activision's doing it, why can't we? But
right.
Well, Ben, here you go. People who purchase the season pass also get an exclusive emote. Guess what it's called?
What?
Shoot first.
Woo! I'm excited now.
Oh, but hey, Liam, on that, you're talking about customizing. There is a fully customizable emote system with some pretty funny frickin' emotes, that you can do anytime in game. Like Mike and I were playing the Horde mode, and we were fist bumping each other. And I mean, your characters go and hit each other's fists and go ba-boom.
There was this other game that we were playing where there was like this emote where you would have like a seizure.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the guys and they're just fucking shaking and one of them
and then the other character, one of the other players that was with us, all of a sudden you hear her emote go, "I got a bad feeling about this," and she runs off. So I mean, I'm having fun. I think it's a great game.
What are your thoughts, Wiley?
On what, Star Wars?
Yeah, man.
You don't want to know my thoughts because they're completely negative.
Well,
I'm not going to take away from the amazing looks and/or gameplay. What I am going to take away from is I'm not going to spend $60 plus an additional $50 for zero content story-wise, zero story development, whether it be something they threw together or just retelling the old movies through the game. Just to be a straight-up shooter with multiple game modes, I can't justify that kind of money.
I know, it almost sounds like, what was that game that came out a year or so ago? What was that game called? Destiny! Oh yeah, that game! A game with a bunch of shooting and no story!
Might have been, so there was a story.
I'm kidding.
Do you really want to go into this? You do realize big money Activision is the reason that they had a shit end product. They're the ones that told them, no, we don't like this, redo it. You only have a year to do it, but redo it.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
You've only been working on it for 4 years, but redo it.
I mean, there's a huge difference anyway. I mean, Star Wars itself is a mega franchise that it doesn't matter. They can do whatever they want.
Itself.
Yeah, they don't have to do anything. They can put $60 on. They can charge $100 for a Chewbacca lunchbox, and motherfuckers are gonna buy it.
And here's something I don't like, and I think Mike mentioned this before the podcast.
Yeah.
But am I correct in saying that there are new game modes being released with DLC?
Yeah, one per DLC.
Yeah.
That's 8 new game modes, though.
That's 8 new game modes, but that's price gating content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the amount of content that you do have without buying any of the DLC, I could probably see that getting pretty tired. If you don't have, like, a new DLC comes out and like, oh, now you can pay $15 and now you get this game.
And here's my other problem with the 2-week early I've never been a fan of any exclusive or timed exclusive on DLC stuff, including with Activision's with Call of Duty, because of one problem. Like with the 2-week thing, say if I buy the season pass and Mike doesn't, well then for 2 weeks I can go play a bunch of games with people and I can't play with some of my friends because they don't have it yet. So
And what if that new game mode that you just paid $15 or so for, if you didn't have the season pass?
Yeah.
What if that new game mode sucks?
Well,
what if it's not a good game?
Well, that's where not buying the season pass is a positive, because
I won't be buying the DLC for the game mode. I'd be buying it for the content, like the weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
And the new maps. That's the only reason why I'd be buying it.
I can't say that I'm going to get tired of it anytime soon, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't. It's only been out a week, so.
Right. Yeah.
I will tell you this. I want to revisit this game in January, and then we'll see how we feel.
Ben, let's just put it this way: when it came to Battlefield 4, okay, you probably didn't want to play Battlefield 4.
No, I did want to play Battlefield 4. That's why I bought it.
Yeah, but you didn't want to get the DLCs. The only reason why you got the DLCs is because I got the DLCs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I don't even have Battlefield 4 anymore, so now I regret that
$45
that I spent on it.
Yeah, I did the season pass and I traded in. Anyways, let's do this thing really quick.
All right. Graphics, we already know what that is, Mike.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a 10. I mean,
it's a beautiful game. So is the Order 1886.
Controls are not. What did we say, Mike? Was 7 or 8? 7, yeah. Online playing is 9. Acting is a 6 or 5. Yeah, it's terrible. It is, man. Gameplay is amazing. 9. And replay, I'm still enjoying it, so we could go with that. And there's your score.
9.5.
No, it's an 8.2, which is still, it's not a 9 game.
No, I mean the replay.
The replayability is high. The replayability is going to be high because it's not going to leave. It's dude. It's people. Okay, Foley. This is now.
I completely agree with Foley, by the way.
I know that. Just hear me out now. You too.
And
so do I.
Mr. Foley and Mr. Finnegan. Get this game called Destiny never leaves your console. It never leaves. It's collecting dust while inside your console. Okay?
What are you talking about? Black Ops 3 is in my console right now.
Playing Fallout.
I played Fallout yesterday. I'm playing Until Dawn at the moment in my console, motherfucker.
We got on for the banner, okay? For the glory.
Now, when it comes to people like Star Wars fans haven't had a game come out in I don't know how fucking long. That was any good.
Well, that's all fine, well, and good, Mike. But I'm a Star Wars fan too, and I'm going to play the game. But I don't think that it's worth me spending $60.
Is it?
Plus another $50 for 4 DLCs when I'm probably not even going to play it for more than 80 hours.
Just in the definition of comparison here. What has more replay value, gentlemen? Star Wars or Until Dawn?
Until Dawn.
I would play Until Dawn again.
I would say
Mike, I did.
And again.
Well, no, Until Dawn, though, once you figure out all the combinations, which wouldn't take that long, I don't know.
I beat the game, dude. I beat the game twice, and then I traded in.
I played it 4 times through, and I really am at the point now where I wouldn't play it again because I've kind of figured everything out. I would share it, though, with friends, so I guess I kind of would replay it because I would hang out with somebody and watch
I'm doing my 8th playthrough with my parents right now.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I bring it everywhere. I'm like, hey, guys.
You're right. It is a great game to share. It is a great game to share. Mike, I do kind of agree on one thing. I don't know if 9.5 is a full replay value. 8.5 to 9 would be better because it is. I will be playing this game probably for months to come, but
didn't really change it much.
No, so that's about right. Though. Here's the thing, though, for all you people listening, if you look at the scores around the board, pretty much it's between a 7 and an 8 all the way across the board anyway with everybody. So obviously the game is not the game to end all games. I mean, hell, Call of Duty across the board got better scoring than this game, but Call of Duty also has a lot of content. I mean, a shit ton of content. So
yeah, and just to clarify, especially with Mike, I am not shitting on this game. By no means am I shitting on this game.
I know what you're saying.
I'm going to play it. I'm going to get it, whether it be Redbox or whether
it's already
Santa
on Redbox
brings it to me. I'm going to play the game. But I'm really concerned about this game as a whole as far as...
Did you just go Santa? What are you trying to say, Ben?
Yeah, what are you saying, Ben?
What are you trying to say, Ben?
I'm saying Santa exists and that fat jolly motherfucker is coming to my house.
What is this? What?
Yeah. What are you trying? Yeah, you're gonna get a lump of coal. You're gonna have a lump of coal, man.
Motherfucker.
I'm the guy who emails Santa every year with the
No. You know who's gonna be at your house, dude? It's not gonna be Santa. You're gonna have Jack Skeleton dropping off some of that fucking nightmare shit at your house. You're gonna open up the box, and some crazy ass monster's gonna come out and try to eat you.
just to get my point across.
Yeah.
I'm concerned with the legs of this game. It doesn't look like, to me, that it's going to be a game that somebody would be... I mean, some people will play it for an entire year. There'll be hardcore players that love it, and hardcore diehard Star Wars fans that'll love it, but it's...
Well, yeah, there's
it's not going to be...
playing Battlefield 4 right now.
This is true. What I'm saying is it's not... I don't think it's going to be one of those games where, you know, like... I'm just going to pull a game out of thin air like a Black Ops 2, where there are still, to this day, hundreds of thousands of players online every day.
No, and even Black Ops 3 may be that way. I think you're right, Ben. I don't think there's going to be the hype that for the DLCs that there will be for the Black Ops DLCs coming up.
Absolutely not.
But that's because Activision goes absolutely apeshit nuts when they do advertise. But you know,
yeah, it depends on the game.
Oh, well, on their big titles. I mean, Destiny, on frickin' and Call of Duty, they spend a lot of money on advertising for those games.
Right.
No, advertising? Wow, because that shit sells itself.
Yeah, you don't really have to advertise Star Wars Battlefront too much.
Yeah.
Same thing with that.
No. But, all right.
And they have a huge movie coming out that's going to be a big factor.
Yeah. Well, we'll agree to keep an eye on this one. For,
talk to me.
The next
Talk
few
to me in
weeks.
January. Talk to me in January.
Okay. All right. I'll jump into a party with you while I'm playing Destiny. But anyways, this has been the Hotspot Gamer podcast for this week. You can check us out on Facebook. Just look up Hotspot Gamer on Facebook. You can check us out over on Twitter. Just at HS Gamer Reviews over there on Twitter. You'll be talking to me or Mike.
Shut up, B-Side.
As for everybody else's Twitter, we got B-Side_23. That's Will over there. Shut up, B-Side. You can hit him up on Twitter whenever you feel. At Liam Finnegan 7. That's Liam. Our fallen compadre, or compatriot, Luke, at Lucas01527. He'll be back with us as soon as possible. But
Man, he got that down.
He's got that whole work thing, so he won't be with us for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And Dread, I don't think you have a Twitter yet.
I do.
You do?
Oh,
Yes,
Dready
yes.
made a Twitter.
Yeah, baby. What's up? What's your Twitter handle? Go for it.
At HS_Dread.
Nice. Dragging the Hotspot Gamer into it.
Yeah.
Sweet. So at HS_Dread, you can check
That
him out.
should be
over on
easy
Twitter.
enough for you to remember, Ben. Only took you 3 fucking months to remember fucking Luke's one.
No, I memorized it. That was just a running joke. And make sure, and everybody, go to the website, www.hotspotgamer.com, where you can check out the news, the reviews that we have up there. You can check out our live streams over there. You can sign up, and you can become a part of our new social space. And you can also sign up for the Lotto in March, which could net you, if you win, one of the
$1 million.
games.
wait, wrong thing.
No, not one. We're not rich. One of the 3 games, either Uncharted 4, what are the other 2?
Hitman.
Hitman, or the game that's actually not going to be coming out in March.
Division.
Yeah.
Division, yeah. So you won't win Division, but you might win one of the other 2.
Well, the Division might come out next March in 2017, but
Right,
you know.
For PlayStation
So-
5.
If you want the Division, you could just take a rain check on that one. But either way, from all of us to all of you, you guys have a great week and keep on gaming.